Hey, it's Alex Saenger with Real Agent Advice, your source for agent insight and inspiration. Today we're with Jayson Stone from Upper Marlboro, and he's going to be talking about his pre-qualification for his listing appointment. Let's have a look.
So we were on the subject of pre-qualifying our appointments, right? And not just pre-qualifying, but re-qualifying them before we go out to the house for the listing appointment. So prior to calling, it'd be, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, it's Jayson. I know we have an appointment to meet tomorrow at noon. I'm just putting some final touches on our appointment. And I'd get answered all the questions that I didn't get answered before, okay? And then before hanging up the phone, I want to make sure to ask them that magical question. Say, hey, if what I say makes sense to you and you feel comfortable and confident that my team can sell your home, are you ready to list with us tomorrow? And seeing to it that we got a positive answer to that question was critical, because we wanted to know if they weren't in a position to make a decision tomorrow to really unpack that before we got there and not think we had an opportunity to list and not, because that's the biggest difference between mega agents and those who are not there just yet, because mega agents go on appointments that matter.
Now, setting up that listing appointment is more important than you might realize, because ultimately it affects one of the characteristics in your conversion model for the economic model. Now, right at the very top, we have seller listing appointments and we have our percent conversion rate, okay? If you're not asking the questions Jayson's asking in his pre-qualification steps, when he's on the phone with a client, with a prospect who's going to sell their house, his conversion rate's going to go way down. Now, I bet you can understand that by going through the script that he went through, that percent conversion rate is going to be much, much higher for him. If that's higher, the rest of the economic model works even better. So take Jayson's advice, make sure you practice your scripts. I bet you couldn't tell, but he practiced his scripts really, really well. Make sure you do your pre-qualification, tie down that client, and make sure you go on appointments that matter. I'm Alex Saenger with Real Agent Advice. We'll see you next time. If you have some great advice you'd like to share, or you'd just like to grab some coffee, email me at coffee@realagentadvice.com.